This is my Stratocaster, my favorite guitar. I played it for a lot of years, at least 35. Isn't that something? Yeah, I started my studio when I was 22 years old, and I'm now 95, so anyone with mathematics in their mind can sort of figure out how many years that is. But it's been very enjoyable. I do teach many instruments. People ask me often, you know, about them. I teach the guitar, of course, and the banjo, the pedal steel, the dobro, the mandolin, the bass guitar. But as a child, I played the piano and the violin, and we wore out a couple of accordions in our home. In the country, that was where I first started. My mother sang from morning till night, and music was always part of our family. It was so nice. What is a dobro? And to describe it, it is a guitar that lays on your lap and you play it with a steel. And it is the beginning of everything that was developed through the years in the steel guitar field. Actually, right in the beginning, within probably 6 months, I had 100 students a week. And it went on and kept on growing and growing and growing. And we started taking people into competitions to New York, Chicago, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Our school started out as a teaching organization, but quickly went into the sales of instruments. I, as a young girl, went into Chicago and met with some of the big companies, and I soon became a dealer of musical instruments. But during this time, Fender had never been invented yet. Fender is a very big name. It revolutionized all guitars. But I was there when they unveiled the first Fender, and people in the room said, "That's not a guitar, that's only a board with strings on it." But it was a new invention. I became a very successful Fender dealer, and Gibson and Gretsch and Martin, all big names. And that was a big part of our school. I have an experience that I probably never will ever forget. I had my studio uptown Ottawa, and in came the most two handsome gentlemen and signed up for lessons. One of them happened to be George Roeder. He became a student, and he came twice a week, 45 miles. One was to take a lesson on a certain night. The next time was to be in the band group that he became very fond of. And after 10 years, wow and behold, we became husband and wife. And for 44 years now, we will celebrate our anniversary. And he became a helper to me and joined me in the music business, and everyone just loved him, and he was a singer and player and teacher, and can't say enough nice things about him. I still enjoy the students coming because it lifts you up, and everyone is so interesting, and I don't have anybody that doesn't smile. I guess it's just a happy time playing instruments. My youngest student at this time is 6 years old. My oldest is 83, and it's a span of ages in between. I'd say more than half of them are professional adults. I'm still thinking about yesterday. It was such a surprise.
Evelyn, happy birthday to you.
I was floored. It was absolutely so unexpected and so thrilling, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart. I love them all so dearly. It's hard to describe music. People often ask, what made you like music? Oh, goodness, how do you answer something like that? I'd say, well, I think it's a God-given talent for all people throughout the world to experience music. And of course, on my lifetime, having the joy of teaching thousands of students of all ages to enjoy playing and singing and all that, it fills your life. A guitar becomes part of you. It's your friend. It's just wonderful. I remember this Harry Stanley, who was instrumental in the beginning of my school and the fact that I became a teacher. He said, as he was older and near death, he said, if I had to live my life over again, it would be in the music business. I think I can echo that. If I had to live my life again, and I've had many friends, teachers from other states and things say the same thing, it's been such a happy life, I would love to do the same thing again.